Welcome back to Diablo Immortal. I have to say, the sentiment in the community has been pretty positive about the update that just dropped inside of the game yesterday. I share that sentiment. I think that the update has been really solid, some really great implementations, although I still have not even checked out the new zone. I will be doing that today, but there's been, a lot of positivity, and this is something that's really nice to see, especially in Diablo Immortal. I mean, comments like this one have been coming in fairly regularly. This one from Behold Omega saying the new cosmetic for completing the story looks nice. Cool update. So I'm just excited to see that players are happy. I mean, we even have players like Hamadi Me who's saying things like, I haven't played in months, I might jump on tonight and see what's changed. Hopefully they've brought some new stuff to do. Well, yes, they definitely have. And one of the things that I always like is when they have these limited time bounty opportunities right here, so you could send out your familiars on bounties. I absolutely love this one. I'm actually going to send out my familiars here. I can't get another one going on there. We're going to also send out our shadow contract, and we're going to have the sanctum run right here as well. Not holding any towers right now because these towers just were reset as of last night. So pretty nice job there. I got 4 bounties being taken care of for me, and I like that because I'm being lazy. And something that no one's really talking about right now is how right now is a great time if you're thinking about class changing. We have the overflowing arsenal that just dropped back inside of the game, and it gives you the opportunity to unlock very easily a lot of legendary pieces of gear. But not only that, it also allows you to unlock a bunch of set items as well, which gives you the opportunity to switch to a class that you maybe haven't played in a while or ever before, and try out that class and be able to unlock some key essences that may be needed to put together the builds that you want to. The overflowing arsenal is always a good event. The tasks are easy things to complete, so you get these things done, you get the rewards. I'm currently holding on to them. There's not many things that I need. If we take a look right here, it'll actually show you if it'll let you know if the item is something that you don't have the essence for, and if you don't, well, then you could pick it up, or if it's one, like I said, that you particularly need for your build. For me, I'm good with my wizard, so maybe if I go back to barbarian, I'll try utilizing these, or maybe even try another class. And I also love that the Haunted Surge has returned, and that this time around you have the ability to get your Gloom Cask actually up this time around. It's going to take quite the investment to get 22 of these Rift Talisman to get it done, or Talisman to get it done. But you obviously can also do it with the brand new legendary gem as well, which you can now get 50% drop probabilities if you run Elder Rifts as well. That's another option that's available as of yesterday. Now, speaking of gems, I actually want to come on over here to Reddit and take a look at a couple of posts. This is someone, NFAC Dad, asking, what is this worth? He's sitting on a 5-star blood-soaked jade gem. First of all, don't sell it. This is a gem you should use. But he's asking here, hey, is there a reason I can't post this gem on the exchange, or is there something I'm doing wrong? Also, any idea what it would sell for platinum-wise? Well, first of all, we'll look at the platinum-wise in a second, but as you can see on this gem, take a look at the Mother's Lament underneath. There's this little icon. This means that it's sellable on the market. There's one right here as well. This is not a sellable gem. You cannot sell this gem on the market because it is bound to the account. You can either use it or use it as gem power, which you should never do, especially with this gem. You literally hit the jackpot with this gem. It is a rank 2, so it was potentially sellable prior, and you potentially put gem power into it that wasn't sellable and then made this a non-sellable gem. I don't know what it was at rank 1. Either way, if that icon is not there, it's not a sellable gem in the market. But let's actually take a look at it in the market. Blood-Soaked Jade is my favorite. Actually, Jesus, 32,000 for a 3-star. That is actually really great value. Let's get our way all the way to the end, see what we got. There are tons of them here. So right now, the lowest price for a 5-star Blood-Soaked Jade is 486,400, which is, to be honest with you, quite fair in price. The market has definitely settled down and gotten a lot less expensive since they've been combined with basically all of the region servers. And I know this was something we were talking about last week. Well, he says the technology has arrived. Now you can check the party gem find in your codex. So basically, players were having a difficult time having to look at buffs to decide or to determine how many gems they have collected. Well, now they have the ability to do it just from here. It's available in the codex. I know this is a small feature, but people like to know how many gems they've collected in a day, and now it's there. And here's another comment. This one's over in the forums. It's from Dibby Dobbs. He says, the thought of trying a new build just seems like a massive effort and it puts me off wanting to play. My bags are full of items for each individual loadout. There's no space for anything. The armory should be exactly what it says and should also store your equipment for each loadout. Green items should have a separate tab where you can filter sets and identify duplicates for salvage. Currently, it's so tedious having to work through and sort things. It feels like more work than a game sometimes. I will say, I do think that the armory needs to be a little bit cleaner. Sometimes things get clunky. I hate how whenever I could level something up, I have to go back and actually update each of my builds individually, and that doesn't happen organically. I understand there needs to be some type of control there so that we don't screw up our builds, but at the same time, it does feel a little bit tedious. But regarding the storage space, I mean, if you come on over here to the stash, there is quite a bit of storage space. You also have some, I have a Boon of Plenty stash, Boon of Plenty stash, Boon of Plenty stash, and then we have an Authenticator bonus. So really, if you authenticate your account, you're getting a whole nother tab right there. And if you're over here, if you have your, your normal stash, that's just everyone has. I would recommend getting the Boon of Plenty. It's $10 per month, and it gives you a ton of benefits. Some of those benefits include these 3 additional stash spots. $10 a month is something I think is very fair. This is not a pay-to-win mechanic, and I think this is actually how monetization should be in games like this, because you're paying for something for convenience rather than paying for power. So my recommendation, Boon of Plenty. You get 3 more slots. Now this brings me to another comment from Payne and a bunch of numbers and letters saying my stash is full of legendary items and set items, and also so does my inventory. What should I do to those items if I'm not going to use them anymore? Should I just salvage it or what? Any tips or guides? Thank you. Well, I let this person know in my comment response that I'd be covering this in the video. This is clearly a newer player that doesn't understand essence extraction, so let me show you that really quick. So what you need to do when you have your bags full is you want to come on over to this essence transfer right here in Westmarch. If you take a look at the map of Westmarch, it's right down over here. There's another one up here, and there's another one right over here as well. Yeah, there's actually, I think, another one down here in the basement too, unsure. But this is the main one. You come over here, essence transfer, and things are very easy here. You can extract, I don't have any pieces in here right now to give an example, but you need to have all of these essences unlocked on the account. You don't need to actually save the gear. You just want the essences for the gear. So you could basically swap a piece of gear with another essence that you may have available and have unlocked. So the goal is for your class, or for all of the classes, to get as many of these, if not all of them, unlocked so you have unlimited potential on your builds. So what you're going to do over here is you'll hit multi-extract. There'll be a button that says, it's right here, it says select all. You click it, and then you extract all the essences. It's going to give you the materials for upgrading legendary items, as well as unlock a bunch of the essences. As you can see, I have all of these unlocked right now. So make sure that you don't just go and salvage them at the blacksmith, because you're going to lose those essences. You need the essences. Go to Zamina, the essence transfer, and extract all those essences. And that's my new player guide portion of the video. So really the 3 key points here today are, 1, it's a great time to class change because of the opportunity that's going on with the new gear that you can easily attain. The update has been a pretty big success. I've heard a lot of positive things about it. I know people in PvP are happy. War Games is going to be insane, and just the new campaign is apparently really fun as well. I'll be diving into that as I mentioned today. Let me know in the comments section below how you're feeling about the update, and if you guys completed Flesh Harvest and what you thought of the new zone. All this said, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with another Diablo Immortal video. Please subscribe.